we're back. This is here called Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reaction to what's the screen caps on YouTube and TV and the response comments I made against the TV and lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Don't like what I'm saying. Go ahead, click off the video and go watch something else. Don't like say it's hate speech in my videos. Because the reason why hate speech in my videos is speech hate. That's the real story. I got my cat as a guest star today. Topanga. She hanging out. And that's how it goes. So like, when my brother's all sleeping and she just wants to hang out. You know, that is one of the hug. Okay, there you go. That is a patch of fur that she's definitely still trying to get rid of. Stretch of empty space. Furless fur, a patch with no fur on it that she's still trying to work on getting rid of. Because basically it was irritated by a flea collar, so she started scratching at it, and we had to take the flea collar off. So yeah, she has some patches of fur that are gone because she scratched them off. She was so irritated by that stuff, and now she basically is licking that stuff, which keeps that stuff going for a while. But eventually, I'm sure that patch will go away. Yeah, she's a little irritated right now. It's like definitely bug bites and stuff all over her. She's not having a fun time. But so yeah, we have to continue to work on helping her out. We can get some ointments or something that repels the bugs. Yeah. There it goes. Yeah. So let's continue on here with our work. Click and click. Let's see here. Well, basically, me writing a bunch of caps on YouTube, DVR, there's sponsor comments. I'm in against the TV lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. You only gotta say, go ahead, click off the video, and go watch something else. Don't like hate speech my videos because there's always hate speech my videos. It's speech of hate. That's the real story. Let's continue on, with people getting things wrong in these conversations and me trying to change my with my versus basic biology, and they're gonna talk about that. Before they get vaccinated, so you're gonna stop the spread of germs. Let's look at the Nazi for fan art again. Oh shoot! I still need to charge this thing. Yeah, Fergie Foster getting impregnated by a full-grown Mac from one of her imaginary friends. Very nice. As we're showing off her sexy body. Female Mac showing off her sexy body. Let's go. Oh boy. Her sexy body. My goodness. So many different things in here. Drawing in here. Female Mac. Indeed. And Frankie finding out that Mac is female. That full grown Mac is actually female. That was crazy. Male Mac showing off. I'm not trying to see that. Thank you. No thanks. No thank you, male Mac. That's it. Great. Okay. Well, let's go and find some other characters then. Yay. Hey, girl. Actually remind a little bit of Rule 63 with a Rule 34. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice, both female Mac. Nice. Very nice. Yes. Let's see here. Do we have that? It's not here. That is something. Wet girl. Wet girl. Crap, immediately you see some nasty abominations. Oh, that girl has a vulva, but there's a penis and testicles on top of it. Attached to the clitoris should be. That's not right. That's not right. Let's try that again. Rule 63. Yep. Rule 63. On a Nazi Fork fan site here. Female versions of male characters. Oh, yeah. Liking that. Okay, that's not Rule 63. What the heck? Just a male. Oh. The other side of male. Rule 63. Male versions of female characters. Great. That's unpleasant. Okay, well, we'll work on that stuff later. Yep. So that stuff goes. See on here. It's like saying you're a potential car thief because you're just saying it's either stolen car or right a stolen car. No, it's not. And also, potential car thief is not a car thief. Sorry, it doesn't work. Next. Hug. I need to crawl my gum on my shoulder and let's sink your claws in. But I didn't actually do it. I say, whoosh, that point flew right over you. No, it flew right under me. The point that saying I like something is the same as stealing it. I got that point when you accused me of pedophilia for the first time. Oh. No proof. Ooh, straight up you. Pedophiles sure are down. I guess they are with the whole actually committing crimes against children thing. Like me, I only faved a picture. I'm sorry. Doesn't work. Accusing someone of something they did not do. Doesn't work. Oh yeah, one of my status updates. I say someone has said they reported me for harassment, and the way that is true. I said I did not like the pictures of what they stood for. Now, where I'm from, that's called free speech, but I guess it's called something different in other places. Anyway, I want to apologize now for my view of the transgender issues, for causing people's comment sections to get colored by the whole totally not harassment that people have recorded and responded to my comments with. To lessen that double standard on other people's comment sections, I will no longer say that I do not agree with transgender or other thing I disagree with in the comment section. They said I will make my own art about it. That way, I get to say what I want to say about something. People can call it harassment, but it won't be as convincing. And when they hate on my art, it's only color up my comment section, not anyone else's. It's win-win, except for the haters, who will most likely find some way to lose. Yeah, I no longer do that, but still, it's a great thing to do. It's a great thing to do art as well as talk about. Go to other people's comment section and talk about this stuff, because they're trying to pervade some stuff. Talk about some stuff. Show off some things like I'm so happy that I'm lying about my medical tax. Look at this awesome thing I'm doing, pumping myself full of these poisons that are making it harder. Messing up my period, messing up my body, causing all kinds of problems for it. Health problems. Like nope, that's not good. Don't do that. Yeah, here you go. He has this one heckler saying, "See a lot of comments on transgender artwork. I'm also sometimes making you a little uneasy. I don't think you're harassing anyone. Just giving your opinion. The people who reported you are just thick-skulled persons who couldn't understand what you were trying to say. Yes, it's freedom of speech. Some people can't stand opinions, especially on the internet. I'm pretty sure you're not transphobic or anything. Right? We'll see about that. I mean, that's the internet for you. It's dumb dudes who think anything is harassment. That's your opinions on sensitive topics. I wouldn't worry too much about those morons. They just they just can't tell the difference between what's actually harassment and what's not. And I say, thanks for the support. It's sad that some people think that any disagreement is assaulting, but that's how it is in real life. Thankfully, there are people that know better. Like, you're welcome, YW. Click. Let's see how long this actually lasts. If they are talking. Okay, we have a new person coming in and saying, in that case, why is it so bad if someone wanted to present differently from their sex? And I was like, what do you mean present differently from their sex? Lie about their medical sex. Like wear different clothing and cut their hair a certain way and present differently from their sex. Didn't explain it. What's wrong with presenting the same as their sex? I say, they are neurologically their sex. Like, so you're saying, like, because women stereotypically communicate more, someone who has a bigger radiation center in their brain is female. I was still learning about that stuff back then. I'm still learning about some stuff now, but this one got angry quick, of course, because of course they're doing wrong. And their name is one of the devil's names, so that doesn't help. No, I'm not, you effing idiot. I'm saying that makes the females, males and females have different effing brains. It doesn't matter. When someone has a male brain, they're male. No, it doesn't. No, they're not. If they have a female brain, then they're female. No, actually, that's not how it goes. That same strange cluster F, they don't have a male or female brain. Then guess what? They're not male or female through lies. Ignore their genitals. Like, nope. Sometimes your development F's up through lies. And biological females are born with a male brain, quote unquote, and then they are male through lies, but biologically, stereotypically female body. Biologically, it's not stereotypes. Stereotypes are not biology. It doesn't work. Okay, and I ask, what makes a brain male or female? Because they're like saying, you have a male brain and you use male. You have a female brain and you use female. Like, so like, yeah, okay, so what makes a brain male or female? Let's go and see. Look, man, I'm not your Google. It's not going to work. When you state something like that but have nothing to back it up, it's really sad. Let's go. Look, man, I'm not your Google assistant. Do your own effing research. The physical effing structure is what defines male from female. No, a body, yes. Not a brain. I say according to stereotypes. Women tend to communicate more, so that they have bigger communication center means that it's female brain. No, it's just a brain. I'm talking about stereotypes. You were twisting ignorant. Stereotypes. You were twisting ignorant, uneducated, waste of breath. The male and female brains have different structures, stereotypically. You talk about stereotypes. Because they are different people. I've heard of men and women whose brains are similar to each other. So brains are not going to tell sex. Also, you realize that they never take a baby that was born with testicles and say, let's scan his brain, see if it's a boy or a girl. Scan for it. Okay, that looks like a female brain. Break out the pink clothes. People who believe they are transgender learn it over time. It has nothing to do with brains at all. Because it doesn't. It does not work that way. And then the person says, "Oh my effing gosh, you dunce! I can't even. I didn't think it was this possible. You're this stupid through lies. It's all in the brain. No, it's not. It's all in the body. Look at professional studies that are wrong. Go ask actually scientists who are qualified to tell you through lies. You're a disgusting, ignorant excuse of a human being. Cling on to your revolting, brainwashing, and indoctrination of your uneducated, invalid, and unsupporting opinions through lies. Don't ignore my opinions, which are uneducated and unsupported. Ignore that. Nope. I say you're right. It was all in the head. Why else would a person take a really healthy body and mutilate it and mutate it into an attempt to match an impossible image? Because that's what they do. Bodies functioning normally, but they don't like that because they want to say that there's something else. Oh my gosh, look at you. Do you even have a brain? There's a few flies buzzing around in there. Look, man, to put it simply as possible for your incompetent little face, the male brain has specific attributes that make it male. No, the male body has specific attributes that make it male. The male brain has specific attributes that make it female. No, the female body has specific attributes that make it female. If you have a male brain, you're male, and vice versa. No, you're not. You glob a flash downstairs. It's not just like a dim. Your effing gender. No, your identity. No, but your biological sex. Yes. Will you impregnate someone, or will you get impregnated? That's the male and female. That's it. Why would you mutilate a healthy body? He quotes me. And if I left my butt off, who hurt you? What are you, a closet tranny who's been so griped on and force-fed opinions? You just self-hating? Get a effing life. You don't belong on DA. Go on Facebook, you jerk bag. It's not mutilation. It's totally mutilation. It's safe for personal surgeries to make people happy, satisfied through lies, satisfied through lies, and help them better their mental health through lies and quality of life through lies. Yeah, that doesn't work. And I said that's what they cling until they get the cosmetic procedure, the cosmetic procedure, and they realize they won't fix things. Acceptance of your body is the only way. Also, a glob of flesh is not a sign of return for the only thing that make a person male or female. Nope. Go. One last one before we end. You said it yourself. The male brain has specific attributes that make it male. The female brain has specific attributes that make it female. Yeah, there are people born with testicles that have female brains. People born with ovaries that have male brains. You say that's a transgender person. But I believe they are just different than others. They should learn to embrace their differences instead of rejecting them. Yeah. And that was it. So you guys, I start checking out on YouTube and DeviantArt. For myself.